Papers are full of the story today, and so is all sorts of social media, that electric cars aren't quite what everybody thought they were going to be. And I think it's 40% of people said, "Go on, not me, mate. I wouldn't go anywhere near an electric car. Sounds like a right pain, very expensive, don't know where I'd charge it, not interested." So what's
Okay.
happened there?
So this was a survey this morning in the Times via Which magazine, 2,000 respondents that said that 46% of people will buy an electric car and the rest won't. Now, everybody's really confused because there was another survey that crossed my desk today from Tusker, the car leasing people who have 16,000 EVs on their books. And this was a survey of 5,000 drivers. And that said that 90% of EV drivers said that they were 100% happy with their cars. 85% say that they're better than their combustion cars. So who are we listening to here? You know, I would prefer to listen to the people who have electric cars and who have driven them and say they are 90% satisfied with them. So look, what Rishi Sunak has done, and you and I talked about this the other day, didn't we, Vanessa?
Yes.
He has confused consumers. You've got him with the 2030 saying, you know, we're going to hold it to 2035. Then later this evening, we had the Z mandate, which means car manufacturers have to meet certain targets. So the industry at least has a bit of certainty today that they will carry on making electric cars and really not behave like the 2030 cutoff was moved. But we've got consumers now who really don't know what to believe, who to listen to. So my advice to anybody who's thinking about an electric car is speak to somebody who owns one, who drives one, who charges one, and don't listen to the people who tell you not to drive an electric car, who have never driven, owned, or charged an electric car.
Are you one of those people? Have you owned one? Do you have one?
I've owned innumerable, Vanessa, since 2009, when the school mums used to laugh at me on the at the gates. Why does he drive that silly little car? But as a car journalist, I had to do this. I had to prove the technology. And here we are in 2023, and electric cars, you know, my electric car will do 320 miles to one charge. So yes, and I've got two electric cars. I've just driven back from Bordeaux in France, 700 miles on 3 charges. So talk to somebody who has owned, charged, driven an electric car, and they will tell you the authorized version. Don't listen to people who have never driven one.
Well, I'm talking to you, and so I'd like to know those 3 charges, how kind of teeth-pulling, hair-tugging and difficult were they? Was it easy or difficult to charge your car 3 times as you came back?
I mean, look, I'm lucky that I have this great network of chargers. And certainly in France, so you would just go in and you'd put your car up, go into the service station, order your beef bourguignon, and as you know, barely had you finished the last mouthful, then your phone tells you your car is ready. So it was about 15, 20 minutes per charge. And on a drive like that, I think 3 stops is really, really reasonable. You know, you've got to stop for a wee and something to eat. So it isn't as onerous as people say. Yes, we need more chargers, absolutely, and the government needs to roll out more of these. But most people charge at home, and they charge while they sleep at low tariffs if they're lucky enough to have a driveway. So it's not the apocalypse that the media would have you believe.
Thank you very much.